I must insist, sir. Please let me see Nurse Crane.
I have no time for you, sir.
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
Come on, Barry.
For there is no protection against malevolence and trickery.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son.
I am Dr.
A scientist. You are my...
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
You...
As a...
What? What do you...
All
Quite a...
but you...
What do you...
All
Quite a...
but you...
Well,
As a
what do you mean?
The beast...
I have...
Excuse me, sir.
Sorry, I'm...
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly...
I heard you're investigating an underground medical...
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers.
It's confidential. Speaking as a doctor, I'm sure you understand.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the Reaper?
Without a doubt, you...
I don't know.
He never...
No.
Really? How do you know?
He went...
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He's...
What?
There's a...
If no...
Yes.
Have...
I've had... I'll rip... What he got...
So...
White chap.
That's
Not at all.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
You look so pale, my lord.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. I cannot enter.
Look lively! It's on
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news. Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm a doctor inquiring about the epidemic. May I come in?
A doctor, you say? No, thank you.
All right. I shan't insist. Goodbye for now, sir. It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
Evidence of trickery. You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine, unable to see the true horror around you.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear. Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lived...
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a...
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be...
If you...
Thank you.
What are you... What are you...
Do you remember...
What are your... Terrible... What are you talking...
Do you remember...
My mother...
Most people...
Are you aware...
But...
I understand.
I don't...
If some misfortune came upon...
Well, you, for a start, my dear...
Tell...
The plate... On the...
What can you...
Not much.
And have...
Maybe... One day...
In what way?
The
If you...
Such...
Vivid.
Oh, yes?
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That...
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr.
Guilty as charged.
I'll leave you alone. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Please, I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see, Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though. If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the...
We've not...
I am...
How did you...
I'm her...
You mean...
Really?
I know you fought for your country,
I know,
but Romania...
but it's not...
Do you...
Who knows?
Don't be a...
It's quite...
This...
No.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area. Dorothea...
She seems important.
More...
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia...
Are you not worried for her safety? Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leave.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu. It's locked.
I need help!
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Aspirin and salicin, you say? Why not some warm milk and a kiss on the cheek? Where are the quinine salts?
Tried buying, borrowing, even stealing. There's none to be found, Doctor.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. Yes. Yes. I have this, nurse. Allow me to finish the procedure alone. I need the room.
I'd prefer to stay and see this through. This is my patient, Doctor. I have needle and thread for stitching the wound.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
You're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Your heart might be in the right place, but you can't carry on with this blackmail. For God's sake, Dorothy, it's extortion.
Doctor, you think you're...
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right.
beast!
Good evening, my...
I'd like to see what...
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial. All your problems, as long as you have the money.
I cannot enter. Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy! Burn it, boy! Die,
It's locked.
On every street corner.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
We are vampires. We live by leeching the blood from weaker prey. We are Darwin's next chapter, his cynical and perhaps ultimate expression.
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word. Define.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man...
So we are Ekons.
How to put it?
I don't understand.
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal.
So me...
I very much...
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of some...
Excuse my forwardness, but... Are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is
What do you...
The Brotherhood.
And no one suspects...
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for...
Why did you save me in the canning?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself.
William...
No, Jonathan.
What type of vampire is a Scar?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long...
Very well. But I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some...
Are there many vampires?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide.
Do you know?
You mean
What do you mean?
Every now...
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not.
That's...
Vampire...
Will they all be as...
I do not...
That's...
Vampire...
When I...
Though I can't be certain.
What?
They have sick...
You make them sound...
More assist...
I've been...
Things... Yeah.
What if...
Fear.
I bid you farewell. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reed, you know. I met him in New York once.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
I know I can count on you. I wish I could say the same.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it. I cannot enter. Evening, Edgar.
Please speak.
Really? I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see.
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is...
This is...
Yes.
You mean like...
There's a lot when...
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity...
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just...
We'll discuss this more later.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I...
Yes?
I'm afraid it...
My sister.
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan.
I need to talk to you.
Please do so.
Do you know any...
With
They're...
ex-
Where do they come from?
One.
So,
Yes. All.
If I may inquire...
Well, Jonathan.
No.
Oh, really?
Perhaps...
I see.
We'll talk later. I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear. This is despicable.
He's spotted! Watch out, boys!
Christ, he's dead!
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength. I have this thirst for blood. Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people?
They've lost their mind.
You seem to know a lot about...
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I am Shaoshun. Thank...
Carnage. This man's far too old to be Samuel. Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young echo.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me.
Jonathan,
I still hear her last thoughts.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to...
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night, and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt...
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost...
I'm not a religious man. You should know that.
This is not about you forgiving yourself. This is for her.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.